go again. It is Sunday, August 21st, 2022, in Lafayette, Louisiana again. And I'm trying to avoid this dark rain cloud. I feel like I'm getting chased by it. It's a big Armageddon-looking dark cloud that's kind of right behind me. And there's a few raindrops that are gracing my windshield now, and I'm trying to beat them so I could do this vlog real quick. But it doesn't look like, at least right now, I'm going to be able to do it. I might have to wait. In the meantime, I'll tell you a little bit about what we're doing today, or going to try to do today. As we all know, New Orleans, huge musical influence. I can't talk today. Musical influence. Recalibrate. Musical influence is huge. Jazz music, all that stuff. Creole music. Well, down here in South Louisiana, or I should say South Central Louisiana, in the Cajun culture, there is a huge following for swamp pop, Zydeco, Cajun French music, and the liking of music that kind of revolves around that. Different takes on that, and different as the music's evolving, and there's a lot of different types that kind of are influenced by those three main types that are kind of veering off and creating their own types of style from it. But anyway, there's a small place here near campus, actually, by the University of Louisiana campus, that used to be what started out in the mid to late 50s. Started out in the probably the late 40s or early 50s as a grocery store, and it evolved into a recording studio, which is now a very basically legendary recording studio here in the swamp pop, Zydeco, Cajun French music world. When I get there and show it to you, I can tell you a lot more about the history and a lot of the well-known and renowned recording artists that have graced its presence and actually recorded there over the past 60 years. Hey guys, so here we are at Louisianne Record Company Recording Studio in all its glory, and still in the same building that it was established in 1958. Actually, the building was here before that, and it was run as a grocery store before that, since I think 1948, I believe, where Mr. Carol Rayshue's parents ran a grocery store. And the house is in the back. You can see kind of back there, the house is still there, still part of the recording studio. And in 1958, it was officially converted into a recording studio after a major renovation, where they pretty much immediately started recording full time. And some of these major names that have come out of here, Sonny Landreth came out of, did a lot of recording here, a lot of work here. Actually, Eric Clapton referred to Sonny Landreth as the most talented slide guitarist he's ever known. And not just Sonny, there's been many names that come out of here, notable names. Roddy Romero, the Rockin' Cajuns, Richard LaBeouf and Two Step, Bro Bridge Playboys, Donk Ali and the Bazio Cajun Band, Blackie Forrest J and Cajun Aces, Rufus and Tony Thibodeau, Aldous Roger, Nathan Abshire, all kinds, lots of names. Pretty sure Wayne Toops is recorded here too. Jimmy Bro, Valerie Andrus. Valerie actually went and recorded country music for years, and actually kind of made a return to Cajun music. Came back to her roots, came and recorded Cajun music over here. And so yeah, pretty cool place. And at first, the name of the grocery store, or I should say whenever Carol started recording music here in the mid-50s, the label that they came up with was called Jazz at the Music Mart label. And it wasn't until the late 50s, he was approached by a guy named Alex Broussard, who was a Cajun musician and songwriter. And Alex wanted to record a song called Les Sous de la Louisiane. And it was about the Cajun exile from Nova Scotia in Canada, and that whole story. And Carol was all about it. He spoke Cajun French, and he read the song, he read the words, and he was like, he understood it, and he said, yes, I want to do this, I want to record this. And with that recording, he changed the name, or alongside that recording, he changed the name from the Jazz at the Music Mart label. He changed it to La Louisiane Records. And does sound a little bit more catchy, right? I think, you know, it's more of a, rolls off the tongue more. Although Jazz at the Music Mart label is pretty cool too, I'm not gonna lie. And since then, he just started recording. And it's like in the mid-50s he did that, and then like I said, by 1958 he talked to his parents, and I guess his parents agreed that they were tired of the grocery business and they wanted to maybe move forward or something, you know. And so they let Carroll renovate the whole building into a recording studio. And with that, he did just that. And apparently it was a pretty major renovation they did in there. And so, yeah, so Carroll retired apparently in the early 80s, and his son David runs it now. And for those of you who are, you know, knowledgeable of recording instruments and equipment and all that, to give you an idea, back when Carroll started back in 58, he had one Telefunken microphone and an Ampex one-track recorder. And you fast forward to 2022, where we're at now, it's a 24-track recorder. Good old technology. And in 1964, right here at La Louisiane Studios, a duo called Dale and Grace, it's a guy and a girl, recorded a song called I'm Leaving It Up to You. And believe it or not, that song reached #1 on the Billboard charts for 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks. Recorded right here in Lafayette, Louisiana, in this building, in my hometown. That's pretty awesome. Any musicians out there know exactly how almost impossible it is to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, regardless of your genre of music. Well, guys, got caught in the rain again, so I had to cut that short just by about a minute. You didn't miss too much. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was a pretty cool place. The history of it, anytime you're talking about music history, even you're dealing with things like our places like even like Sun Records in Memphis and all that, and those types of places that are still there, and that nostalgia, man, that Americana to that type of stuff. I just think it's the coolest thing, and I'm glad I got to do a little bit of research and share some, you know, the story about that place, La Louisiane, with you guys. So I hope you like it. Like I said, if there's any other places you guys would like me to vlog, or places of interest, actually La Louisiane was a suggestion from a buddy of mine. So I'm all about, you know, if you guys want me to go research a certain place and do a story on it, then let me know in the comments or whatever. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.